You work hard in the gym. Your body only deserves the best. IsoJect by Evogen Nutrition, featuring Evozyme technology, ultimate in pure whey isolate.
Well, he got to see my computer last night, so he sees how very particular I am, with making sure that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. So he knows that if something is laid out on the paper and it's the plan, that it's going to get done. It's going to be done textbook style, and I don't really have to do a whole lot of explaining as far as me trusting his process. I mean, with the track record, and then you look at the supplements and everything, we're putting everything in strategically throughout the prep to make sure, we're talking about putting the liposide at the end. We're planning everything out. Everything has a purpose behind it. I trust the process and the strategy behind it.
I've been writing for MD for over 11 years now. So the Pro Creator columns have been going every month, multiple languages for the last, probably over 11 years. So it's a great magazine to write for, to be a part of. It's just it's like a family over there. So it's good to have Justin a part of it now. It's been a year and a half with him, and I know he feels the same way. So how do you feel?
No, I like MD. They've been really good to me over the last year and a half. I actually got to talk to Steve for the first time, at NPC Nationals. I turned pro, he reached out to me, and then we ended up signing and working together, after the Chicago Pro this past, or 2013. They've done really well at, maximizing my exposure, putting me out there, giving me the opportunity to be in the magazine. We made the cover in August issue this year. So I'm really happy with, the exposure and the publicity they've given me and the way that they market me. A lot of people come in and asking about how they get their foot in the door, with a company, but a lot of people are looking for handouts and they want to know what can that company do for them. But, at the end of the day, it's what can you do for the company? What do you bring to the table for them? It's like whenever you apply for a job, you don't go and demand a job or anything like that. You're going to work for what you get. So we work together as a team. It's about, I've worked my way up the ranks, and, I've gained a lot of popularity over the last couple of years since I turned pro. So it's about your personality, how you conduct yourself, social media, how you are one-on-one. It's just about how you treat people in general. It's what makes you, you.
What I look for in terms of sponsorship and when would I sponsor somebody or wouldn't sponsor somebody, it has a lot to do with who they are in their social circle, whether they're a high-level athlete like Justin, or whether it's a weekend warrior who is just really good at what they do and they have a really good following and they've got a great voice. And we like to be able to work together with myself and my team to be able to bring athletes on board that have that voice and have knowledge and can help with feedback and be able to help with product development, because those things are what make us better and helps us take our products to a whole nother level. So I really like to interact with certain athletes and knowing that they can give us really good, legitimate feedback. That's what makes up a lot of it. We have athletes all the way from people who don't compete, don't plan on competing, all the way up to some, people who have qualified for the Mr. Olympia, people who've done the Mr. Olympia, women athletes who competed in Miss Olympia. So at the end of the day, what's really good about it is that you get to work with somebody who can give you feedback so that not only are you getting the people in, the weekend warriors in, but getting those elite level athletes to be able to take their game to a whole nother level. I feel that the way that the process is basically evolving is that, and I've said this many times when we've done our Q&As and whatnot, and Justin said it too, it's kind of like a 50-50 deal where we're working together to try to maximize what he already knows. There's a lot of things that he knows about his body, and if he hits a sticking point or we want to help maximize things, for example, going over the hamstrings, going over upper chest, going over lower lats, doing things to be able to help complete his look, that's what I'm here for. And if he hits a sticking point with needing to lose body fat a little faster, where I have to jump in and help with creating a supplement or designing something, a protocol with carnitine, liposide, maybe adding something else to it, and we've already been talking about his sleep issues. We've been already talking about his joint issues. So we've been doing those things. So I think it's kind of like creating a role where I'm going to help create solutions to any problems that help that might pop up.
It's definitely a good feeling because I know that I have someone in my corner that. They make product, but they actually know what's going into the product. I know what I'm getting is going to be legit, and it's going to be quality. And also with the nutrition side of things, if I have any issues, anything comes up, and then with health, we're going to make sure that I stay healthy over the next, 10, 15 years of my career. We're going to make sure everything falls into place like it's supposed to. I don't want to be one of the guys, I know I'm not going to burn out, in a couple of years or anything is going to happen. He's going to take good care of me. It's kind of cool because I get to try a lot of products before other people get them, and so I'm going to get to try a lot of different flavors. A lot of new supplements out. I'm going to be kind of helping him design stuff and giving him my feedback. We're going to be doing joint formulas. We got amino jack that's going to come out really soon.
Nighttime formula.
Yeah, we're going to come with. I have a sleeping problem. A little bit of insomnia from time to time. So we're going to look into that. I know that's a very common thing amongst athletes. So I get to try a lot of this stuff out, and I get first access to it.
Well, I feel that Justin's got the knack for, he's got an engineer's mind. He's actually trained as a trained engineer and educated through, he's got a degree in electrical engineering. So that helps me with not having to break everything down because he's already done it. So when we discuss things and processes of high volume training, why doing non-stim pre-workouts are important, why it's important to start the process of adding a stimulant-based fat burner, why does L-carnitine work, how it works, all of these things, he knows the basis of them. It's just a matter of working together on creating the best game plan so that it maximizes the benefits of breaking through plateaus. That's what this becomes, about. So I feel that it really makes the process much easier because of that.
Actually, I do feel like I have an advantage. I know that I know I've got the training expertise. Like my own personal. A lot of the seasoned pros, they know how to train. Obviously, they didn't make it to where they're at. But you see a lot of guys over the years that they've been critiqued that they need to improve this, they need to improve this, but they keep showing up. They don't improve what they need to do. We've done everything to possibly do that. Honey got to see me a month ago. While I was still in the middle of my off season. So we've got a chance to catch things early on. So if we have any problems, any lagging body parts, we can fix them while there's still time. So I do think definitely I have the advantage on that. With nutrition, having Imogen behind me, I know that I'm going to be able to, I'm going to put, top quality food and fuel into my body, top quality supplements into my body. And I have my close friends that I'm going to be training with. I have Hani's eye. I've got a lot of good people in my corner that's going to back me and let me know, hey, you need to be a little fuller. No, you need to come down. You need another 5 pounds off. We're going to be perfect for this.
Oh, I think I'm very excited about it. It's just that what's really exciting is the fact that we did get a chance to work together, a month, 6 weeks ago, starting, and we were able to get into the process of saying, yeah, I can critique your body, and he sits and looks and says, I can see what you see. And that's the most important thing when you're on the same page. But if I sit and say, your hamstring need to be worked on, but he says, I think I'm okay, then that's not going to work. And we've been on the same page ever since day one, so it's an exciting time to be able to say, okay, these are the things that we're going to work on, this is how we're going to do it, and then here are your homework assignments. And after a month coming back, seeing that he's already worked on them, things are starting to improve and he can grow into the show, I feel pretty excited about that.
I think that I'm going to stack up very well against them. I mean, I've done all my homework, I've done everything that I can possibly do. I know that when I go to that show that I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. Everything is going to be done exactly as it needs to be. We've worked on improving every single body part. We're working on, building the perfect bodybuilder. And if I win the show, that's the goal, that's my dream. If I lose the show, I do know that I'm going to walk out of there a champion in my mind because I did everything I could to win it.